All right, so our first S in SOAPS is what? Subject. So in other words, what's the article really about?
She's mad that Barbie can have her sexual genitals, but Ken's not.
Okay, so what would you call that as far as the topic?
I feel like she's
And is that the topic? Does everybody agree?
Well, I kind of feel like it's
not
more about
specific
comparing.
about
It's not
how-
just genital. It's not really about. I mean, it's funny, but it's more about.
Like,
Yeah, like inequality
think about
between
it.
men and women's Barbie dolls, and how men made Barbie dolls perceive women that way.
Okay, okay. That touches on something. So it could be about inequality, could be about body image.
Yeah, body. That's a good
Is that what you're going for?
Yeah, but she does mention here that like Barbie, how like the man designed it as as like so sexually like, like the big boobs and everything. But then she also says here that their doll's boyfriends were supposed to have large portfolios and three-piece suits, so they're supposed to be rich.
Right.
So a man can't design one that looks hot, but the woman can design one that's rich. But that's
That's an interesting point. But again, we're at this point, yeah, you're injecting your own argument into it a little bit. At this point, we just need to focus on the author, and we're kind of breaking down her argument and her ideas. So I would think, yeah, those are the two things she hits on is inequality and body image, for sure, because that seems to be the focus. So what's the occasion? One word I want you to know is called exigence. So exigence means basically why was it written? What's the inciting event that caused this article to be written?
Her finding out who committed Barbie.
It was made by. That's what kind of was weird for me. I read this and it said, Barbie was fantasized for, big boobs and all that stuff. But then, and like, she said it could be a weapon for the feminist movement against the feminist movement. But then they say how
Okay.
Barbie's like an independent woman and stuff. She's rich. She's she gets around and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It kind of puzzled me.
Okay.
There's just I feel like a lot of points, and she kind of like hit on some.
And then she did.
So you feel like she wasn't that effective in making her argument?
Yes, I feel like on her argument she's very effective, but the other argument that she was trying to make, like you can tell which argument she agreed with and disagreed with.
Okay.
it was messy.
Messy.
Yeah.
All right. Good. I'm glad you guys are thinking about it. So the exigence again is what? The inciting event. What caused her to write this article?
She saw that Jack Ryan died.
Yeah. The obituary of Jack Ryan.
Isn't that a TV show?
Yeah, it is. Not the same guy. So and then basically what new information does she learn that could also be attributed to the occasion from the obituary that she didn't know before? You've said it. Just
He invented Barbie.
that a male designed Barbie. All right, so audience.
10-year-old little girls.
Is that who she's focusing on, do you think?
Talks about it a lot.
Like rally some women up.
So is she, but why is she talking about 10-year-old girls? So it could be one of her audience. Again, there doesn't just have to be one.
Probably the feminist movement.
Maybe feminism, feminists,
Wait, what's the first part say for audience?
10-year-old girls. Feminists, who else? Who else might be interested in an article like this? If you go back to the subject.
Maybe the people who make dolls like that.
Okay, doll manufacturers is a good one. Who else? There's a lot of audiences for this.
I don't feel like men is the target audience here. Just that, like,
Yeah, I mean, he kind of hits on that with doll manufacturers, like people that are making dolls or designing them. What about going back up to here?
Models. Body.
Those who suffer from body image. And I think there's another key group that she's talking about. So this is, what's she doing when she's talking about having Barbies as a kid? Starts with an R. Mirrors do it.
Reflection.
She's reflecting on it. So who else might be interested in this article?
People who had Barbies growing up.
People who had Barbies growing up, yeah. Okay. So, what's our P word? Purpose. So, what is her goal, basically? What's she trying to achieve by writing this article? What idea does she want us to agree with? So, it's going to be linked to her subject.
Okay,
So, it could be more than one idea as well. Tie it back to the subject.
that there's inequality and body shaming in Barbie dolls in the world.
Patriarchy.
Okay, inequality. So inequality in doll design. So you have, what is she focusing on as a kid with Barbie? What did she notice?
The fact that there was boobs on the female doll and there's nothing on Ken.
So yeah, that would be the inequality. But if you tie it back to body image, so she's talking about the detrimental effect of the design on young girls. So young girls are going to look at that and think, okay, that's what a woman's supposed to look like. Even young boys might look at it and think, okay, that's what a woman's supposed to look like.
And then go try to find, she says something about their girlfriends needing to look like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and then she even ties that back to like the surgeon breast implants.
Yeah.
Because this is what the perfect ideal woman looks like, yeah.
People get breast implants.
So
they have
unrealistic.
Barbie dolls growing up.
Unrealistic body image, or, yeah. But yeah, the main thing she's talking about is the detrimental effect of the design on young girls or adolescents in general, you could talk about. I think she speaks to the inequality in doll design mostly to be funny, because you could see you all picked up on that. But yeah, I think the real driving force behind it is the detrimental effect of the design. All right, so speaker. What can we tell about the speaker based on this passage? A lot of this is going to be inferencing. So what can you infer about her? Or what does she flat out tell you? Any facts?
Unmarried.
Yeah, she's unmarried.
She's not
See-
passive.
You want to be able to back it up, though, with evidence from the text.
She says she's unmarried.
Okay, there you go. Why do you say unhappy? Do you think she's unhappy because she's not married?
I feel like if she was married and I don't think she would have this big of a problem about kids not having this problem.
Okay. Maybe she's unhappy. Yeah, we can throw that in there.
I didn't even know a Ken doll existed.
Are clam diggers cargo shorts?
I didn't even know Ken's existed.
Or what?
Clam diggers cargo shorts?
What are clam diggers?
Is that another word for like gold diggers or something like that?
No. It's a type of clothing. Are you looking it up? I want to say they like.
Oh, it's like a breeze.
Okay, that's what I was thinking, like caprice, I just couldn't think of the word. What else about her? Just obvious facts is she owned a Barbie. I think you can say from her writing she has a sense of humor.
I would always say she's dramatic.
Okay.
In some ways because of, like, saying that Barbie dolls cause people to get breast implants and, you know, I
She's
could never
thinking
see,
about
I
that
could,
like that.
I could never see Kim and Barbie making love, like,
Yeah.
just, that's kind of dramatic.
10-year-olds aren't supposed to have that.
Yeah, 10-year-olds shouldn't be thinking that, like these parts don't fit together. No,
Yeah.
you should not be thinking that at 10. This is weird. Okay, yeah. So dramatic you could talk about. How does she try to build trust with her audience? And I think we've touched on a few of those. For one, she owned a Barbie growing up, so this isn't some scientist that's just doing a paper.
Yeah,
This
she
is like a personal
understands-
reflection.
She understands because she has Barbie.
Right, so she can connect to her audience. The sense of humor helps with that as well. Really, the topics she talks about are pretty ubiquitous, means they show up all the time, they're everywhere. So a lot of that together. All right, so you understand that process, how we go through that?
Yes.
Okay, good.